Setting goals at the onset of a reference interview may not be required in quick, ready reference interactions. But if you're working as a research consultant or have a customer with a more nuanced information need, don't skip this important planning step. This is your chance to establish what the customer wants to accomplish during your interaction. You may also find these preset goals useful at the close of your session, as they will provide benchmarks for how successfully you and the patron completed these goals. Again, it is important to keep body language and personality in mind and display plenty of eye contact and genuine interest in your customer's needs. Sometimes, a patron will come to you with a broad, overarching question that could have thousands of potential answers or directions. This may be particularly true if you're working as a research consultant and a researcher has yet to establish a concise and meaningful research question. For example, if a student comes to you requesting help researching marine biology, you might ask open-ended questions to help narrow down the scope of that topic. Are you interested in the history of the topic, or are you looking for more recent scholarly articles? Is this an assignment for a particular class? And if so, what are the parameters of that assignment? What made you want to learn about this topic? This last question can be particularly helpful, as it often leads to a patron providing a backstory of what brought them to you for help in the first place. Maybe they recently saw a documentary on the subject, or perhaps they are attempting to write an assigned research paper. Knowing information like that can help you establish the depth and driving motivation of your patron's information needs. You might consider brainstorming with your patron for key search terms. Most customers approach a reference interaction after having tried to locate the information they require on their own. Ask them what types of searches and what search terms they have already tried. Then, offer some suggestions and ask them to participate in brainstorming new search terms with you. A helpful question to get this part of the reference interview rolling is, how do you usually come up with search terms? This will help you gauge the patron's experience with research or general information seeking without invasively asking them to self-criticize their own skill levels. Mind maps can be a useful tool, particularly in research consultation and detailed reference interviews. Similar to brainstorming, mind maps are an opportunity to generate new ideas and concepts, but in a non-linear fashion. Write down ideas and connect them with other related concepts as you go. This method not only generates original thoughts, but also helps your patron see how their topics are interconnected. If your customer is completing an assignment or is engaged in ongoing research, consider setting a goal number of sources for you to locate together during the course of your interaction. This sets up a reasonable expectation for you both and provides a benchmark for gauging your success later on.